Hello and welcome to an update of the Hungry Bin. So as I promised, I'm going to do a harvest. You can see I already prepared the bin to catch the excess material that typically falls out, hopefully falls out. But first I want to see how these guys are doing in here. And probably going to give them a feeding when we are finished harvesting, because I want to see how much space I have at the top. But these guys are looking good. Yeah, lots and lots of flaky castings on top, intermixed with the, some of the food and the bedding. But the material here, it certainly does look good. It's always in good condition at the top. So the bin has been going on now for 9.5 months. And this will be our 5th harvest. And if all goes well, I'm probably going to try and do these harvests every month. Maybe that will just get me better results. As I said, I'm always working on making this bin do better for me. So we'll see. Just mixed in the materials a little bit here. And then we're going to go to the bottom there, and I'm going to be removing this. I already unlocked, you see the sides here, but this thing is heavy and I'm going to need both hands to remove it. But as soon as I remove it and the material is down here, I'll be back to show you what we have. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to take this out of here just to get better lighting. Hopefully nothing falls out again. But so after 1 month, this is what we have here in the harvesting tray. Now, again, you can see and you can hear. Castings, well, it's not castings. It's still the same compost, and it's really sludgy and wet and sticks to the gloves. Again, this is the typical material that I find at the bottom. Now you can see how beautiful it looks at the top, and this is what comes out the bottom. Now, some people might like this type of material. I don't. I sift my castings, and there's absolutely no way, I mean, this is just sopping wet. And also the worms, have to take the worms out of there, because I don't want these worms ending up in my garden and then maybe not making it over the winter. So I'm going to stop filming. I'm going to put this stuff back on top to go for one more round, because this is still compost and a whole lot of worms. So let me put this material back, and then I'll show you how I feed them. Okay, so sorry, all of this stuff is back. I mean, it's just so wet. I mean, just, oh, do not like this kind of harvest. But, what are you gonna do? That's just how this bin functions. And no matter what I do on top, how fluffy and beautiful I make it on top, and how much the worms multiply and love it and all that, the bottom still looks like the bottom. So again, I'm going to lay down plenty of bedding. There's not a lot of room up here. It's like really, you can see it, it's like right there at the top. But we'll do our best. and feed these guys up. So another rather unsatisfying harvest. And I'm gonna keep this thing going. What can I say? I gave one away already, one of my hungry bins. I gave it to a local gentleman here, the Southern California area. I hope he's having fun with it. And then this one I'm just keeping so that I can keep doing the videos, showing people every day, you know, what I do with my other systems, and sort of weekly updates of what I do here. But you can pretty well tell that the way I feed my bins is what a typical, you know, home composter would do. Remember, I am just a regular person who's composting with worms to get rid of my waste so that less goes into the landfill. That's all I'm doing. You know, I'm not raising worms to sell them. I'm not raising worms for fishing. So I'm not going to go out and buy anything to feed these guys. There's absolutely no reason to do that for me. I'm doing this strictly to get rid of my household garbage. And although they're doing a great job of it, you know, some systems just work better for the average home composter than others. So this is, their feeding again is pretty full. You can see it's all the way to the top. I don't want the worms climbing out here. So yeah, they've got their bedding, they have their kitchen waste, and off camera I'm gonna get some of the eggshell and just put it on top, a little bit of the eggshell. I forgot to bring it with me. And that's it. I'm gonna cover this back up, and we'll do another harvest in a month or so. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.